What's going on? We got Pontoon Jody and George Ray back there in the background. It looks like to start out with. I've had a super long day at work, so I need to let it go. So let's start it out with a copyright claim.
Let it go, let it go. When I rise like the break of dawn. Let it go. That perfect girl is gone. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Hey, what's going on, small town? I just figured I'd get it started with the copyright claim because, man, I've had a long day at work. Let's start it off right. I had 41 minutes worth of smoke breaks alone and still clocked in almost 11 hours today. Ugh. We had over 200 covers and a 50 top party. It's been a long one. I just got home a little while ago, was watching Jody. I saw that she was testing streaming straight from YouTube when I first got here. Then I hopped over to Backwoods Mindset for a little while. I was checking out his live, and I heard him saying he was wrapping it up. I scrolled through my feed, didn't see nobody live fishing or nothing, so figured heck with it. I'll go ahead and throw it up. I'm still in my coat and everything. But yeah, it's been a long day. How's everybody doing? Hey, what's going on, Lance? I checked in with my daughter. She says she's still working on it, by the way. So I'm thinking when she comes up with a finished product, that's going to be a good one. But she didn't want to show me yet. But she did say she's still working on it. She's one of those, she doesn't want to show until she's finished, or at least close to it, to get some critique. She wants to get it real close first. So she's working on it, though. In between school, of course. But yeah, it was a long one. That's why I went ahead and used John's new thumbnail, which is awesome. Enter at your own risk. I love it. But it is one of those nights. Who knows? It could start off awesome and then go off the rails near the end. Hey, what's going on, Hog Leg? I had like 3 beers at work real quick and then came home. I picked up some beers. Let's say it's been brutal enough that I stuck with the cheap beer. I'm gonna do this tonight. I did have a little bit of Fireball when I first got here, but I'm sticking with the cheap beer so I can sip and try to maintain. Still fighting this dang cold, man. Still. Well, hopefully it gets out of there soon, Lance. Hopefully get to it. All right. What's this? 12 people in there already. What? Make sure I didn't miss nobody. Hogleg, George, Lance, George. I already got Small Town. George. I got Jody up there. Yep. All right. Seems like I'm caught up. Hello to the people in the background too. Appreciate you guys peeking in, even the ones that don't chat. If you can remember one thing though, even if you don't chat, if you can at least give me one of those, I appreciate that. It seems to be a stat that YouTube pays attention to because they tell you all the time, oh, this video had 90% likes, your channel rates 98% likes. So apparently it's a trackable thing that they pay attention to. It might help you get out there more too. I don't know. Maybe if you get more thumbs, they pay attention to the video more and put it out there more. I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't searched it, but everybody always seems to be asking for those. Or give me one of these, technically. Hell, if you don't like what you're seeing here, go ahead. Do this. Because that's real. If you didn't like it. What's going on, Rex? Rex Blocker in the house. My dad came home and passed out. Yeah, that's what I was saying at the beginning of this. Like, my day was long. It was long enough that I had 41 minutes worth of smoke breaks because we don't get paid for smoke breaks. You have to punch in and out. I had 41 minutes just a smoke break. That's how long my day was. Every time I decided to run out there and have a 5-minute smoke break. Some of them are 3 minutes. My longest ones are about 8 minutes. I had 41 minutes worth of smoke breaks today. We had a little over 200 covers plus a 50 top. What's going on, Brian B? If y'all don't go to bed and get some rest. That's what I love the folks in this community. You got Hogleg literally got a massive injury and stuff, and he's up there telling somebody they hope they get better. I love it. Everybody cares about each other. Hey, what's going on, Deadpool? What happened to Jody? She was first and then she fell asleep. Her comment was, here, let me see if I can still scroll back and find it. Yep, there it is. She said, first, suckers. Then she said, cool thumbnail, and I ain't seen her since. Unless the chat's scrolling by too quick. Well, Brian B's probably in bed and chatting. Got a zebra cake box and a frozen Nutty Buddies and something to type on. I'll be right back. Like I said, I just got home a little while ago. I was watching Jody for a minute. Hey, what's going on, Uncle Lou? Uncle Lou in the house. I'll be right back though. I'm going to check and see what's going on upstairs real quick. Steve Adams, what's going on, Mississippi? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go say goodnight to them and stuff, and then I'll be down here for the night probably. At least for a couple hours at least. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hey, Melissa, what's up? Just do a little bit of scrolling, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Deadpool, Steve, Brian Beeson. All right, don't look like I missed anybody. Sorry, I had to go say goodnight to the family real quick. My son, I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but I got a son, my son, a job where I work. He washes dishes on the weekends. Sometimes I get home before him because uh, my lady lets him take the car to work. He's been on the market to find his first car, and hopefully he'll have that pretty soon. But until then, occasionally my lady lets him take her car to work. That's what she did tonight. So once I was done with my stuff, I got up to the bar, had me a couple beers, and then left. He just got home a minute ago, so I had to go say goodnight to him, see how his day was, say goodnight to my lady, my daughter, and all that. All right, I'm back for the night. Whatever it is. Wait a minute, what did I miss? Whatever it is in the news. Scroll back. What people used to say, this is a family of Mr. T. Shut a fool. I pity the fool. That's how I remember from Mr. T. I pity the fool. They used to dope him up every time before they put him on a helicopter or an airplane too. Apparently he didn't like to fly. Back soon for reals this time. All right. Any news on the Oilers? Yeah, please. If anybody has news, I was kind of worried about that myself too. I went out to smoke a cigarette and was checking out to see what was going on a couple of different things, and I saw the whole like send out prayers for the Oilers. So I put up the prayer, but I haven't heard anything. But I've been at work all night, so thank you, Steve. Good question. Anybody heard anything about the Oilers? Like what's going on, or I seen John in two stands live, and he said that his wife was doing stable for her phone. That his wife was doing stable, like she's okay. But I mean, like, what happened? That's what I'm wondering. Like, what actually happened? I've been at work all night, so I don't know. Was there some kind of fall, or thought her phone face was cracked? Like that sounds like there was some kind of tumble or something. All I know is organ. Oh man, stable, which usually is a good sign. That's usually a good sign. Like if somebody's listed as stable condition, that means they're, not getting any worse or anything. Thank you, Hogley. And yes, if everybody sends out prayers and well wishes, that's Kimberly and John are good people. So I really hope everything works out. I've been at work all day, so I didn't see anything or hear anything except for that one Facebook post that said, please send out immediate prayers for the Oilers. If I recall right, I think it was Uncle Josh. I could be wrong, but I think it was Uncle Josh from One Ton Fishing Club. the Blaze Smither. And absolutely, I hope everything works out. They're good people. Man, seems like every day there's something that comes out that's just like heart wrenching because you get to know these people, even though you don't know them in person. Well, some of you guys know each other in person, but I don't know a single one of you in person. But I feel like I know you and stuff, and I see you every day. So you're like in my mind. So when I hear something that's bad going on, like with Jody's situation and Hogleg, obviously your situation, just when I hear like not good news about what people are going through, it kind of that sucks, man. What's going on, Skull Rush? Thanks for dropping by, man. Sorry, I was just commenting about some bad news that we've gotten. Well, not technically bad. Stable condition is good news. So hopefully that stable keeps growing and comes out. Hey, real and virtual outdoors. I appreciate you actually dropping a message in there. I don't know if you heard me the other night, but I saw that you had left a kind comment, and by the time I went to comment back, it said that comment was gone. So I kind of gave a shout out, but I didn't want to, say nothing because who knows if you wanted to be shouted out or seen or not. But now that you're actually commenting, I just wanted to say I appreciated the message. I did see it, but when I went to comment, it was retracted, so it wouldn't let me comment. And speaking of which, just in case you do not know, I cannot comment on any of your videos. I have watched them, but I can't comment because your comments are turned off. That might be how you want it, and if it is, that's fine. But that's just to let you know I've watched all your virtual outdoor stuff. I just can't comment because your comments are turned off. Yeah, she is going to be okay. She has lots of love and praise. Absolutely, absolutely. You're welcome, real and virtual. I've watched your you have like a couple of them that are a few minutes long. You have a couple shorts and whatever, but yeah, it says comments are turned off. I'm going to assume that it might be if you have your channel set to yes, it's for kids. Usually for some reason you can't comment on those. That might not be what it is, but I think that's usually when they turn the comments off, so that way kids might not see something they shouldn't see in a comment. I'm not for sure because I'm new to YouTube too, but I think that's what it usually is. If you have your video set to yes, it's for kids. What's going on, 351 Cleveland up in the house? Thanks, buddy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Says 21 people up there. Awesome people, awesome. All right. Now I got to scroll back for a minute. So for me, if I miss a new comment, I'm seeing a whole lot of laughter faces up there. So I'm going to scroll back and it feels like we know each other, but I'm not sure, Brian B. That's what it is. That's why everybody was laughing. That was funny, George. All right, real. And by the way, if anybody no, you know what? I'll do the work myself. Hey, real and virtual, do you mind if I drop your link in here, man? I know you're new, and I know you've been supportive. So if you don't mind, I'll block my camera so I don't go sideways and go to your page and grab your link and drop it in the chat just in case anybody wants to check it out, man. I know you're like dang near brand new, but you seem like a good dude, and I wouldn't mind dropping your link. All right, people. I am going to block my camera for a minute so I don't go sideways on you. And I'm going to grab Real and Virtual Outdoors. So far, I believe it looks like... Oh, okay. Are you sure, Hogleg? All right. I appreciate that. I can just sit on my butt then. Thank you, Hogleg. Anyways, I know I mentioned it last night, but I am telling you guys I have been doing a lot of research. That's why I did not go to bed until 5 a.m. the other night, even though I got off of here at about 1-ish. And then I showed up in Tinkerbell's feed at like 5 or 5:30 a.m. to say goodnight because I saw she was live. I've been doing a lot of research, and there are things I'm going to try to do to make it a little easier on the moderator so I don't have to do as much work, even though I know you guys love it and whatever, but I'd like to be able to help out a little bit with that so that sometimes I don't need you to like leave the chat to go do something. I'm also looking into how to do overlays and backgrounds and things to make the feed look a little whatever. So there will be some time coming up soon where you might not see me for a few days because I'm going to be like working on that. I still might drop in for at least an hour or two a night, but you might not see me much during that time. I'll announce it, of course. I'll post a little video just to remind people like, hey, you might not see me for a couple days. Don't worry. It's not like I killed over. I'm just not up here. What's going on, Duggar? Thank you, Hogleg. There's the link. Appreciate that. Yes, this is someone who right now it looks like it's all virtual, but I think they're, unless I'm not scrolling back far enough, I could be wrong. What's going on? Take down Kenneth Powell in the house. I still appreciate Take Down Kenneth always coming up in here to say what's up. Some nights hanging out all night, some nights just drop by. I appreciate that, man. Kind of one of the earlier people I met when I started doing this. This is so funny. I'm eating chips and dip again, even though I made a fire-ass meal at work tonight. I made me an awesome chicken stir-fry, but I didn't feel like eating that now, so I got chips and dip again. Hey, Tom, what's going on? We got LG Bass in the house. Hey, Tom, who's your, do you guys have your next guest? If you do, feel free to announce that. And if you're not a moderator in here, by the way, I'll make sure to do that tomorrow. What's going on, Pork Chop? Tom, if you're not a moderator in here yet, to where you can drop your own information and stuff, I'll make sure to take care of that tomorrow. You and Michelle. Just to make it easier. But hey, Tinkerbell, what's going on? Tinkerbell, you don't know this yet, I don't think, unless you get a notification. I don't know, but I got my paycheck late last night, so I decided to go ahead and join membership wise on your low level because I can't afford too much more. I already support quite a few channels, so. But you have been an amazing addition. Hey, what's going on, Michelle? You've been an amazing addition to the catfish community, and you really support us. You really kind of drop our links and all that stuff, and that's really not your type of thing in general. So I very much appreciate it. So I've joined your monthly subscription because I really do appreciate the way that you have treated the catfishing and fishing community in general. Thank you, Duggar. Can anybody let me know? Because you can't tell as a host. LG Bass is he a host or not? A wrench. I know Michelle's not because I know I haven't added Michelle yet, but do I have Tom as a moderator yet or not? You're very welcome, Tinkerbell. I mean that like I just really appreciate. Oh, you are? Okay. I'll be sure to get Michelle added in there too. But anyways, what I was saying, Tinkerbell, like you really go above and beyond to promote the community that's not like something, I don't know. There's different communities and they usually hang to their own, and then like you have become part of this family. So I'm throwing my support behind you. It ain't much, but it's what I can do for now. Yes, she is. And she's never asked for nothing. Hey, what's going on, Danny? Danny Stone Outdoors in the house. She has never asked for anything. She's just always out there doing her thing, having fun, and then on top of that, supporting us, coming around our community and hanging out with us, getting to know us. Amazing person. So I went ahead and threw up the support. I think it was yesterday when my paycheck came through finally. I was like, ah, heck with it. Just got one of those low level fees. Let me go ahead and throw it in there. Hey, what's going on, Ashley? Holy smokes, 23 people again on one of these random feeds. Appreciate every single one of you. And thanks for the updates. The ones that know what's going on with Kimberly, I appreciate the update because I was at work all day, so I only saw the one post and it kind of I was like, what the heck's going on? Threw up the little, pray thing because yeah, I enjoy them. Kimberly's always awesome. John's funny as hell, putting out content that makes you smile. So it sounds good that she's stable. It sounds good from what you've been saying up there in the chat. So thank you for the update. Takes a little bit off the shoulder. I'll be back in 1 second. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. Give me for a second. I'm gonna scroll, make sure I didn't miss anybody coming in. Ducker, Holiday, Steve, Kimberly, take down Ashley. Mike, what's up with Kimberly? They mentioned an organ failure, Kenneth, but the word on the street seems to be, at least from up there, what I was reading in the chat, seems to be that she's stable and doing okay now, which I hope maintains. I'm not kidding. They're awesome people. Always out there, always having fun stuff, and always supportive. And so I was kind of freaked out while I was at work. I just happened to go out on a smoke break. I saw I had a few Facebook notifications, or whatever, so I looked on there real quick, and I saw a message that said, "Pray for the emergency prayer call for the Oilers." And I didn't hear anything after that because I went back to work. But yeah, it seems like there was something going on, but it seems to be generally okay now. So I really hope it is. It sounds to be from what they were talking about in chat a little while ago. I saw a few updates that said, stable and other words like that. Hey, what's going on, Kirkpatrick? I'll read that in a minute. I just had the chat jump like 2 screens, so I'm going to scroll back for a second. Thanks, Duggar. Duggar. LG bite was slow. 2 channel passive turn. But yeah, they are. Yeah, they are tech down. They really are. Those are Tinkerell's praying for a full recovery. Me too, Tinker. Me too. We don't need no stinking Tonight Show. We have Mike's fishing. Hey, what's going on, James? Appreciate that. Someone, John, posted in Stan's live that she was stable. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's what I was seeing up in chat a little while ago too. Like I kept seeing the word like stable condition. That's great news. I mean, technically there can be better news, but stable is a great word to hear when it comes from the hospital or from the people involved who really know what's going on. That word stable kind of eases your mind. What's going on, Rico Local 336? Appreciate you coming in because I know normally on the late nights or whatever you know you're not around, so which I kind of miss you because I know when I first started I was only out there during the day. I didn't know nothing about hanging out late night. I mean, I did, but just not on YouTube. So appreciate you popping in, buddy. Local 336 was also another one of those first amazing members that I hooked up with really early and enjoyed watching them fish off the dock for some bluegills and stuff. Melissa's back in the house. She came back like she promised. Love you, Melissa. Not me, buddy. I got another 11-hour day tomorrow. Sorry. If anybody is fishing tomorrow, including yourself, feel free to promote it. But yeah, I work 11 hours tomorrow again, so it won't be me. I'll come home after work, see if I can see anybody live or anything to chit chat with for a while, and then pop back up here maybe again. I won't be out there tomorrow though. Anybody who is, feel free to drop it. Just know that if somebody else is doing something, they might they might throw theirs up too. Be like, hey, wait a minute. Especially if there's tournaments or anything. But I'll be at work, so I don't know. I'm going, but will. God dang it. That thing just jumped like 3 screens. I'm going, but will not be live. Now, do you have a camera for that, Steve? Jody was in her bed. Because I'll tell you, if you're going to go fishing, but you're not going live, it's good to have like at least the camera on record or at least on standby so you can click it. Like I'll tell you that video that's my main video now, that's when you go to my page, it shows the main video talking about the hot catfish bite. What I did was I had my phone on record, but I never recorded until I got a bite, and then I hit the record button. Then I'd go get the bite, come back after I caught the fish and released it, and then hit stop. So if you have any kind of camera on your phone or an extra camera, it's good to catch that stuff even if you're not live, because you can get that content. Especially, you don't want to miss catching that 40, 50, 60 pounder just because you wasn't live. Thank you, Duggar. By the way, I gotta appreciate that, man. I always know you usually, for the longest time, you come in and observe like you normally do. But I've noticed a few times lately you've been actually like dropping some wrench work. I gotta say I appreciate that, buddy. I really do. A lot of times come in, you know, observe, crack some jokes here and there, talk to the chatters and stuff, but for you to put in that extra little moderator work of dropping links and stuff, I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, man. Because that's usually like, you know, George Ray is awesome at that. Valerie and Melissa, a few others are like, that's their thing. They're great at that. Usually observe and chat, so appreciate the fact that you take the time in here to help promote, because I do love getting people promoted. You're good. Hey, you're good at it. Oh, thanks, Duggar. I appreciate that. Those kind words always stop me in my tracks. This thing scrolling by, but I saw like, you're a good dude. I'm like, whoa. Scroll that back. What do you say? Yeah, they do. They are killer at the links. Hey, David Smith, what's going on, buddy? Hello, everybody. Mike, congrats on the win. I appreciate that. I'm just glad that somebody else was able to get out there, because before he showed up, they were cracking jokes talking about, I'm the only angler and I'm going to win by default. I didn't want to win anything by default. Jody had messengered me and pretty much let me know that the fishing part was kind of canceled, that it was going to be like a panel night. And I said, well, shit, I was really eager to get out there because I missed Tuesday, which was actually damn near almost 70 degrees here. But I couldn't go. I had too much stuff to do. So I said, I still feel like going out there and going fishing. It is Thursday. This is when I'm supposed to go fishing. And when I put my heart to it that no matter what happens, I'm going to be there. So I said, do you mind if I still go to the lake and I'll, you know, join your panel from there, but yet I'm on the lake? And she said, sure, yeah, you can do that. I didn't think nobody was going to come fishing. And I didn't want to win the night by default. I just wanted to be up there and still support Jody's show. But yet it was Thursday, so I wanted to fish. Once I heard Curtis was coming too, I'm like, well, sweet. At least there's two people on the water. He caught two at first, and I'm like, shit, I'm skunking over here. I thought I was going to get my ass whooped. So, yes, it was nice to go ahead and catch a decent sized fish and take a legit victory. So, I had a blast. It was fun. And I'm glad that there was more than just me on the water, because taking home a victory because I was the only person there would not have been as nice. Yeah, yeah, that ring. Oh, I got a funny story about that too. I just didn't want to say it last night because it was a crazy thing that happened to him, and it was awesome that he found the ring. But I do remember one time when my son was about, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old. He stole my damn wedding ring off the counter and apparently gave it to his little kindergarten girlfriend because I couldn't find my ring for about a week and a half. Talked to my lady. I said, have you seen this anywhere? We could not find it. We were looking all over. We even took the vacuum apart and dumped it out and went digging through the vacuum just in case somehow it fell on the floor. Well, next thing you know, all of a sudden we get a message from the school that some parent was trying to contact the parents of my son. So we went to find out what it was. We thought maybe he got in trouble or something. What's going on, Raymond? But what it was they found this damn cobalt freaking blue stone and the gold and the silver and the diamonds. They knew it was like a legit ring. And they asked their daughter where the heck she got it from. So she told them. So they called the school and talked to the school. The school got them in contact with us, and we went and got my ring back. Now, granted, like I said, technically we're not really married, but we've been together 19 years. I bought her a couple diamond rings. She bought me that one ring. But yeah, funny story. He stole my ring, basically, took it and gave it to his girlfriend in kindergarten. And we got it back. That's awesome. Feeling better already after the antibodies. That's awesome. That's awesome. Make sure you keep getting some rest too if you need. You need to stay strong, Jody. Sorry, I'm sorry. Let's go back. Just because I was telling that random story. I don't know if I missed. Yeah, that was awesome. And he was like, "Oh crap!" And just like looking around, and everybody started giving him the information about the ring finders, the metal detectors, and all that stuff. Then he found it. I bet he was weird for a minute when y'all was like, Jim was like, I watched the replay. You had it on when you were weighing the catfish, and then it was gone. People started thinking it went down the belly of the fish and back into the water. You ever lose a rig or keys or a necklace? There's an order. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Steve. Everybody was telling him that last night in the chat. The ring finders. You were talking about how they're great, like the catfish community, like they will help you. You tell them about where you were at, and they'll go find it. And so glad to hear that. He's still gonna get a bigger cat flathead. Yeah, vitamin C. That's basically probably why he was saying OJ. I believe in that vitamin C. Also, backwards. The more I drink, the more I get sick. Well, my goodness. Once again, just randomly looking up at the time, I'm surprised at the number. 28 awesome people in the house. Appreciate everybody. The ones on the screen and the ones in the background. I hope you enjoy yourselves, or if you're just here to see what the hell I'm talking about, so you can give me a thumb down. Appreciate you too, because you're still there. Yeah, it's funny, right? When I mentioned thumb down, George is like, hey, hit the thumb up. Hey, what's going on, Kyle Father? I am doing well. I hope the same for you, man. Hope the same for you. I worked dang near 11 hours. Had to have me some drinks, couple shots. Now I'm just chilling out with a little bit here, talking smack, finding out what's going on with everybody. Seems like most of the people that we know that are going through little things sound like they're doing better, and that's good to hear. You can't sleep with pillows. What? That dang Jack, quit bouncing. I sleep on my side with a neck pillow. I can't sleep with pillows. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you one thing. Ever since I lost my weight, I have to sleep with a pillow between my knees, or else the two bones seem to be click-clacking too much. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, god dang it. Why did my phone go sideways? All right. I'm back, but not fully, because I'm going to step over there for a minute. I'll be right back. I had to do something else first, but now I got to do something else. All right. Sorry, anyways, first I had to do something in Messenger, and then I had to step over there for a minute. Oh, what's going on, Big Matt? Looks like Big Matt walked in while I was away. Hello, hello, buddy. I'm seeing some highs to Big Matt. How's it going, buddy? Spoken like a true nana. Absolutely. Do not try to rush through this. You might feel fine, but this shit ain't no joke. So do what's recommended and take it easy. Hey, 1979 in the house. What's going on? I know it's nice on a promotion on that, but if somebody can drop 1979's link, another great member of the community that's always out there chit chatting with people. Been a supporter of mine for a little while as well now. So if anybody can do that, I'd appreciate it. He's even trying to help out, kind of like I do. The last 3 nights when I've gone to bed, I've been playing Reef Robbers playlists and stuff to get him some hours. That's the only thing he's missing to get where he needs to be. So it looks like 1979 has hopped on there and started trying to help him out too. Also been a great supporter of the community. So if anybody doesn't have them yet, please do. Thank you very much, Melissa. Hold on a second. I gotta hop back in the messenger for a minute. Okay. I see your message. All right. I'm dropping this for somebody who's asking for it. They know who they are. They seem to not be able to open it. So I'm going to drop it in chat for them to see if they can get it from there. If you ain't messaged me and asked me for this yet, I'm not bringing you up yet. This is for one person specific. They seem to not be able to open it from Messenger for some reason. Them guys beat me, Mikes. Hey, James still hanging out back there. What's on, buddy? Anyways, if you missed it, I just dropped it in there. And I'll see you when you get up here. There we go. Can you show me a little movement on video first? Just in case. I pretty much know that's you because you're the one that I was messengering, but I have a little policy just to avoid some mishaps in the chat room. You don't have to be on video to come up, but I need some video in the background here. Or at least let me know what you in the chat room first. I'm not saying no names. Give me a thumb up in the chat room if it's you. If not, show me some video in the background. I'm sorry, but I gotta be safe. Hey, thanks, Kenneth. She said, who there? Say knock, knock. All right, let's see. Private chat. It's me. Well, that technically still couldn't be you. All right, we're going to try this, but I'm going to put your ass on full screen, even though it's just your icon. But trust me, if that icon flips to anything but. Oh, it does say authenticated with YouTube. All right, that should be you. But just in case.
You naughty man. Mega love
Sounded
shout
like
out, everyone.
Okay, that's her. I'm hearing some echo though. I'm gonna mute myself.
All right, thank you. Mega love shout out to all of you down there. Melissa, Miss Melissa, George Ray, Takedown, and Lance Makugay, Holder's Godfather,
Dale, hi sleep. Nag-love shout out to all. I'm going to sing one song only today. This is for everyone. But I miss Miss Valerie. Where is she? Phantom Jody, mega love shout out to you. Okay, I'm going to sing this one. When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand and nothing, oh, nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkness night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yes, I will, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. Yes, my dear Melissa, you've got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of cloud, and the cold north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Now soon I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh yes, I will, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, ain't no good to know that you've got a friend. People can be so cold, they'll hurt you and desert you. Well, try to take soul if you let them. Oh yeah, but you don't let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh yeah, baby, don't you know about winter, spring, summer, or fall? All you got to do is call. Lord, I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. Yes, you've got a friend. Ain't it good to know you've got a friend? You've got a friend, oh yeah. You've got a friend. You've got a friend. Alright guys, that's all I'm going to sing this today. And thank you so much, Mike, to let me up on your panel. Bye.
Yoli Cares in the house. Hello, Yoli. Thank you very much, Tinkerbell.
Hang on, Yoli Care is here. Mega love shout out to you and thank you so much for coming, Yoli.
Beautiful song, Tinkerbell. Thank you. Yes, he did, Dale. He found the ring last night. And then afterwards, I beat his pants off with my catfish, but he won the night because he found his ring. Thank you once again, Tinkerbell. That was a beautiful song. It was funny with the chat not knowing who was coming up here. They're like, it ain't me. It ain't me. They sounded like Brian. Melissa sounded like Brian. It ain't me. He even tried to become the sausage man last night, Jody. He threw out some glizzies. Yoli Cares is another one of those great channels from overseas that maybe not everybody knows. So Tinkerbell, if you would like to promote Yoli Cares, feel free to drop her link. She has been in here a few times, and I appreciate the support. I've dropped by there a couple times. Just, time zones are different. Like when I showed up in your feed at 5:30 in the morning. I couldn't stay because I was too damn tired to keep my eyes open, but Yoli Care is awesome. Another one of those that promotes love and peace and community amongst everybody, which is what we try to do here in the catfish community. Occasionally there's a few things that pop up here and there, but overall we try to love and care for everybody and think about everybody. Alrighty, I got a messenger. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are going to upload another one of these goofy wombos to get myself another copyright claim. Although I started the night out with one because I didn't care. I needed to let it go. But anyways, I'm adding it now, then I'll play it in a second. Spinning bullets, because it's uploading. Alrighty, here it goes. Our good buddy, Danny Stone. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Alrighty, Mr. 1979 said he would like to come up here. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, and when I come back, I will drop that link for you if you would still like to come up here. So I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Alrighty. Did you still want to try to pop up here, 79? What she say? I promise to be nice. We don't bite. Well, Jody might. Heck, you're doing good if you're on a little nervous. Hey, yeah, 79. You can listen to some of these people on chat because trust me, I have actually. Hey, what's going on, Lisa Lee? I have actually had at least 5 or 6 people up here that have never ever been live before. This is the place to do it, man, because you can just get up there, be yourself, iron out your kinks. Hogleg looked like this the first night he came up. I didn't freeze. That's actually how he looked. And now look at him these days. So, yeah, if you'd like to come up here, man, just give me a little thumbs up. I will drop the link, and if you don't know how to do it at first, I'll explain it before. I trust you, buddy. Illinois. All right, so basically what I'll do is I'm going to drop a link in the chat for you. You click on it. It's going to tell you, if you've never done it before, it's going to tell you like you have to allow your camera and your mic. If you don't want to be on camera, just allow the mic and we can hear you. I usually prefer at least the camera at first before I add the stream. That way I know it's really you. So you can like just wave at me and then turn your camera off. That way you'd be just on your voice. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. If for some reason it doesn't seem to be working for you, go ahead and go back in the chat and let me know what's up. But here it comes. This is a link drop for 1979 to make a debut. It's coming into the chat room in just a second. There it is, buddy. Technically, all you got to do is click that link. And then, like I said, if it's your very first time ever doing it, it's probably going to tell you to go to Chrome if you're not using Chrome. And then it's going to say allow camera and microphone. And you want to do that. I will come up next time, Mike, swinging my booty up there. How much tequila is that going to cost me? Hey, Polar Bear, what's going on? What's going on? He's wishing Jody well, as is everybody, obviously. I started to do a slur at Hogleg, but since we're friends, I've deleted it. And that was awesome seeing you guys. Uh-oh, here we go. Got the guest. Let's see what's going on. There he is. I see motion and everything. I ain't even got a question.
Hey. How's it going?
What's going on?
Do you have an echo?
Everybody, Mike's Fishing Home presents 1979.
Check.
And hey, he's professional enough that I don't even hear an echo.
I'm just trying to figure this out. Let's see. So if I turn the chat on, I just can't see myself.
Hold on just a second. I was in the middle of rolling a cigarette. What'd you say?
Yeah. I said if I push the chat button, do I just not see myself?
All right, if you let me see here. You will slightly see yourself, but what you're gonna see more of is the chat. You'll notice it's kind of translucent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit that more button and then you go over to chat and you'll see the chat and you'll slightly see us in the background.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Which technically doesn't matter if you'd like to interact with chat more, but obviously if you're out there fishing, you want to kind of see where the fish is on screen. So you you want to be on the screen when you're doing that. But if you're wanting to like co-host and Wait a minute. Dale says
I
he's
just
here.
like to answer questions if somebody asks something like that. But I prefer seeing myself a little bit, so you know how mad bad it looks.
Yeah. The chat. I'm sorry, I'm not hearing it, but for some reason the chat's saying they are hearing some echo. So if you
Okay.
have speakers turned on,
Is that better?
or if you have YouTube open, you want to close those.
Is that better though? Hold on, let me see. I can close these
All right,
people on.
chat.
Give me a second.
I think he's got 2 YouTube.
It won't let me get back. Oh shit! Crap. That's gone. Is that better?
Is that better for you guys? It was weird because I didn't hear it. You click the link.
I just scrolled over YouTube.
Yeah, if you close your other YouTube, or like I said, if you have a microphone open, I mean a speaker open, that'll do it too. They're asking you to go to
I might
hell.
want to hear it too. I'm going to turn that off too. Go to something down. It was one I missed after the duty, the tournament, and I kind of missed it. So when we're going fishing.
Yeah, they're
I
still
think-
saying echo. Let me exit and come back just to make sure it's not me. But because if you don't have anything else open, it shouldn't be you. So I'll exit and I'll be right back.
All right, bud. So how y'all doing? My show for about a minute and a half now. Okay, let's get to this. We're talking about flatheads, blues, channels.
Alrighty, I'm back now.
I don't hear an echo. Anybody, sir? Echo on me?
Yep, they're saying no echo now, so it might have been me.
Well, at least we got it resolved.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. That is one thing that happens in StreamYard sometimes. After you've been live for a while, the echo will start kicking in.
Yeah.
So sometimes, as the host, you have to exit and come back in.
Yeah, I noticed that the other night.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why, because I literally have nothing else open but this. But it does happen occasionally.
Yeah. I watch your stream a lot because you keep it real, you know, you're not fake. You're not out there trying to just promote all the people that's already got all the promotion. You know, you're actually trying to help people like us, you know, that aren't really up there yet. And
yeah, it's mainly the people that I see that are always in people's chats, but they're also like me too. They're not in those chats to promote themselves either. They're in those chats having fun with the rest of the community and watching that person and having a good time. They're not in there like, hey, I'm 5 subs away or whatever. We're there to have fun watching who we're watching, and we're having fun with the chat room at the same time. That's who I am. It's who all of these people in my feed are. So when I see people and I get to recognize them, I'm like, wait a minute, they're supporting me. They're not asking me for nothing. I see them in those other feeds, and I don't care if you're talking all the way up to King of Lean Chunky or all the way down to, like, you know, Backwoods and Local 336 and other people that are small like us. They're in there having fun. Hey, off the res, what's up? Talking to the chat, having a good time, watching the channel, interacting with the host of the channel. That's the people that stick in my craw like, hey, these folks is trying to do their own thing plus having fun with other people's thing. Let me throw them out there, you know?
Yeah.
And then obviously me, when I'm sitting here, I'm like, damn, I'm in my basement or my backyard or my front porch. I'm just shooting the shit, having fun with people. That's all it's about. When I can get out there and go fishing, That's what I really love to do. Can't wait to bring more fishing next season. But that's why I'm here. That's all it's about. Fun and
Well,
fishing.
neither one of us are too far away from Shelbyville. It's the
Yeah.
opposite ways. So we should meet up there and show them what some good catfish look like because they got some nice ones in there.
Yeah. They got some, and like I said, it's a great multi-species thing behind that dam. Because I've caught big ass muskies, big largemouth bass, massive gars. That's the only thing though. There's so many predators back there that my biggest catfish back there was only about 25 pounds. I know there's bigger back there.
One time
way bigger.
One time I wasn't fishing there at the spillway. I went down farther that way, down the whatever you want to call it, creek.
It's a river. That's actually the Avid knows the name of that river. I forget it all the time, but that is the mouth of the like. It starts with the K. It's like the Kowalski River or some crazy name like that. That mouth, past that little bridge. You know how you come back from the spillway, right? And then there's that little bridge overpass.
Yep,
that's the mouth of that river. Shelbyville leads into that river.
Yeah.
And I know Avid knows the name of that river, and a few other people might, but it starts with the K.
If you go down a little bit and take a left and you go on down past these fields and stuff, I was seeing everyone catching nothing all night. Next thing you know, we was catching right and left, but they were both in. I'm like, what the hell is this? So I looked at its mouth before I opened it, and it had teeth, and I'm like, yeah, no. I got the hooks.
One bowfin my whole life, man. One bowfin my entire life, and it wasn't back there because I've never gone back down that river yet. Not yet, but I know what you're talking about.
And I think they chased off all the other fish because nothing else is biting.
Yeah. Yeah, them bowfin are great fighters too. But yeah, I've only caught one in my entire life. But hold on, we got a question from Jody. 1979. Do you dip? And what kind of backer do you use? Think she talking about tobacco.
No, I smoke cigarettes. Yep, still got the tobacco, just I don't know. I'll quit someday.
Yeah, what you talking about?
I got 4 kids. I gotta smoke. Something to calm my nerves. I love the hell out of them. They're good kids. I love them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just roll my own. It's if I didn't know how to roll my own, I would have stopped a long time ago because I ain't paying $9, $10, $11 a pack. But
oh man, it's getting crazy here.
Yeah.
And up in Chicago, I heard it's even worse. I might move to Kentucky just when my cigarettes are at price.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I roll my own. I pay $20 for 4 cartons. I ain't trying to promote it. It's terrible. I wish I didn't, but I'm just saying that's the only reason I do is because I do roll my own. Otherwise, I couldn't afford it.
I roll my own a lot, but I have my own apartment with my daughter. I'm not really going to get into that situation, but mom isn't doing too well. So we got on the way. We got us an apartment and stuff, and I moved into my other kid's mother's house here with the rest of the kids and had a little more money to go around. So I've been buying cigarettes, but it's getting to me, so I'm going to have to start rolling them again because I don't mind.
Yeah. I think I'm not, like, again, I'm not promoting it technically. Anybody watching out there, if you don't smoke yet, don't fucking do it. But these taste cleaner. When I actually am low or I forgot to take my box to work and I have to bum a smoke, and it's an actual like store bought, like a Marlboro or a Newport or some shit like that, it tastes like bleach to me. I can taste all the extra chemicals that don't be up in my normal tobacco.
I wish I never would have started smoking.
Yeah. Me too. Like you said, kids and work, sometimes it just happens.
That sounds about right.
All right, Jody's messing with you again. She says, you are very well groomed. What kind of products do you use in your beard?
I use oil and just brush it.
Just brush it out. Brush
Even
it
though
out.
I got my little grades coming in, that don't do nothing but show some wisdom though. Yeah, gonna be 42, 27th. Woohoo!
What is your favorite species of catfish? That's the question to get you in trouble with Jody.
Well,
If you answer the wrong way.
I'd
Hey, just
have
crack
to.
the whip on her and say bullhead. Just crack her whip. Say bullhead.
I do love them my cat my flatheads now. I ain't gonna lie. But now
Yeah.
the lakes I fish around here don't have as many. But now the Embry River over here, it's just channel and flats. Yeah. Now if we go to Lake Shelbyville, they got everything.
Yeah. Well, so does Lake Springfield though, buddy.
I
The
never been there.
that little YouTube icon of mine, the like not my little thing up there, but my profile picture. That big old 32-pound flathead pisses me off for one reason. I caught it 2 weeks before I learned how to YouTube, like go live and stuff. If I would have learned that just a couple weeks sooner, y'all would have had the video of me catching that 32-pound flathead out of Lake Springfield by that tree where I go fishing a lot.
Yeah.
We got flatheads, blues, and channels in here. And some of the channels actually get up in that 20-pound range.
You ever been down here to Lake Charleston?
No.
Well, there's the lake on one side and a concrete path. You didn't used to be a concrete path, but maybe 20, 30 feet over, there's the river right there.
Yeah.
Like on the video, that spillway, it's right there next to the lake. So you can choose to fish the lake or the river, whichever one you want.
Jody, he is in my state. This is another one of these buddies that I might be able to be fishing with this year, this coming up season. Retired Rick lives in my town, which I just found him the other day on Has Life's channel. 1979 is close to me. Like, we can meet up at like Shelbyville or something. He's in my state.
Yeah, I was born in Champaign, Illinois. Then I moved up to Mattoon, and I'm in the town right next to it, Charleston, right now.
Yeah, I know Champaign because, like I said, I'm from Peoria originally, and then
that's my baby mama's brothers and dad roofing companies up there and all that, where they live.
Because I used to fish in the Illinois River all the time before I moved down here.
I went fishing up there once. I don't even remember where we was at.
Boy, Jody is a question machine tonight. Now she's asking what your PB's on the kitty fishes.
No, I'm not gonna answer that question. Now I've caught about a 25-pound. I thought it was a channel. It might have been a blue out of Lake Mattoon. I don't know.
I see our blues out of this lake are very distinct. You definitely know it's a blue. It's very, very like bright silver blue in color, usually real fat bodies and stuff. But the way you're supposed to tell is on that dorsal fin or whatever, or anal fin, I mean, the anal fin. When it's real squared off, it's the blue. If it's more pointed and whatever, it's the channels. Because sometimes you'll get a blue that's really, really dark and you might think it's a channel. Sometimes you'll catch a channel that's real freaking, light and you'll think it's a blue. But technically it's the anal fin underneath them that tells you if it's a blue or a channel, technically, when they're bigger.
I didn't know that back then. We fished all night, didn't catch nothing. All of a sudden, that one, and it was from, I don't know. I got a drum perch there one time because I was throwing a net for shad, and there was just tons of the baby ones. So I threw about 6 of them on a hook out there, and I had a drum perch that was from my belly button all the way down to the ground. That was a big ass drum perch. Well, big drum perch, excuse my language, but
no, this is actually my channel. I know certain people's channels you can't see shit, but I'll say fuck damn, whatever. I try to avoid it sometimes, but yeah, there's not technically a language thing here. I try to keep it to a minimum, but I've been known to drop everything in here. So with everyone got to work. Sorry, Codfather, I missed you. If you have already left, thank you. I appreciate you dropping in. Sorry I missed you. I'm trying to look for Melissa's comment here. I know she said she thought you was in Kentucky. But
Who?
no, because he's talked about meeting up with me in Shelbyville and stuff. He's from around here, Champaign area, Charleston. You see it right next to Champaign, right?
Charleston is right next to Mattoon. It's about 45 minutes away from Champaign.
Okay. I'm still scrolling because I've seen two people now say that she had a question for you, so I'm still scrolling back.
It's from the they have the EIU here, the college.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Hold on. I found it finally. What is your favorite Little Debbie snack? Man, I've been scrolling.
Oh, I gotta go with the Christmas trees too.
Oh, really? She just now finally dropped it at the bottom. Melissa, I just scrolled about 15 minutes back to find it, and you reposted it. Jody says we have a victim on screen. Yeah, not just him. It's me too.
I'm not
I'm a
taking
victim
any
too.
bets now, Jody.
Hey, Carpin down under, what's going on, man? Let me highlight that just so I can remove comments. All right.
Not unless I win anyway.
I'm victim number 2. They're messing with me too. Talk about some I don't read chat. I try.
That's okay. We're Illinois boys and we like to make noise, so
He already kind of said no comment on that, Jody, but I guess I'll go ahead and highlight that too.
say about 25 pounds because I haven't fished the rivers much. But it's about to change, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Give me a vehicle, I'll be out there every day. Because when the kids are at school, I get to go play.
Heck yeah, man.
As a matter of fact, I just threw some new line on 3 of my pools today. Rigged them up, ready to roll.
Wait a minute. Why am I not seeing that? Valerie, hello. If you're still back there, like, why am I seeing everybody say hi to? Oh, there she is. Valerie in the house. Sorry, I was scrolling back looking for Melissa's question. I missed you coming in. So glad to see you here. And Tinkerbell came up and sang a song.
What kind of challenge? What kind of challenge you talking about, Jody?
Watch it. She might try to get you to take this off.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll walk down that river to get me some flatheads if I have to. Okay.
Yeah, she's talking about the side bet. If you don't know Miss Jody fully yet,
Oh, I've seen videos.
yeah, she is not only queen of the flatheads right now, she also is queen of the side bet. She got Art and 1 Ton and Kenneth Takedown and them to do the catwalk. She got Lee Evans to put makeup on.
Biggest fish, huh? I don't know. I'm thinking there might be one in the spillway over there right now. I just got to get the right bait. I'm not sure if we can use live bluegills in the river or not, but I know we can't in the lakes. And if I get some live bluegill, that river down there, beyond. I got to get inner tube, go find some structures. Yeah.
Sounds like we might be having another one of those random Mike Fish at Home nights where somebody takes a challenge.
Possibly. I love to fish. I've been fishing since I was a kid. My mom used to drop me off at the parks when I was like 8 years old. I'd sit there by myself and fish all day long. Well, I'm not going to tell you if it's a yes if I don't know what it is.
Right, he's like, what is the bet first, and then he might,
Yeah.
like, is it wearing underwear on your head or is it trimming off the beard? He wants to know the bet.
No beard, sorry.
He said no beard. He's on that has life. He's living the has life. No beard involved.
No, yes or no is an answer after I get the rest of a question because I can't answer half a question.
Right. What is the bet? What's on the line?
Yeah.
Besides a
Come
hook
on,
and a
girl.
sinker,
Don't be
and
scared.
bait, what is on the line?
She trying to have the advantage, but she ain't going down like that.
Let me read her Taiwanese because she misspelled tail. What is the best rod and reel you have? Can you tell me about it? She missed an E.
I can tell you it's so damn old that it doesn't have a name on it. It is an old open face. And I'm not really even sure what kind of rod we reel it's on, but
Thank you, Melissa. Dropping 79 link.
yeah, shut up.
31 awesome people on the house back there too. Appreciate that.
It's right here. On there. It's right here, the best one. It's an old school, but it works really great. Damn it.
Heck yeah, it looks like a nice spinner reel there. What kind of line you got on there?
It don't have a name that I can see. Hold on, what is that? Hold on 1 second. It says Alpha, but it doesn't say what company. But for an oldie, it's a goodie. Good old vintage pole. I sent Chunky an old vintage scale. Probably didn't even work anymore. Some old he could sit on a shelf or something.
Valerie, I'm going to tell you like y'all told me, don't crash and burn. They got on me one night because I stayed up for like 7 hours live. I was tired as all hell. They're like,
No,
go
I prefer the open faces mostly, and I still like my 808s. If you greased up right and the right line on them, just like that. Let me go back to that now.
Danny Stone said, dang, Jody going after that boy like the CIA. Catfish Inquiry Administrator.
It's because she's scared. She's scared she might have a little competition now, huh? Is that what it is, Jody? I might be getting myself in trouble, huh? I don't know.
Turn in, crash.
I tell you what, we'll have a competition on crawdad hunting. and when you put two in one hand, just let you know they start trying to attack each other and they'll get you. That was in my video. That's what I caught. My buddy's like, don't kiss, don't kiss. Let's see.
She said, no, she's going to take one of your poles.
Oh, okay. Does that mean I get to pick on one of yours if I win? But remember, I don't have a boat, so this is going to be a bank challenge.
We got some pink slips. Hey, don't forget, she's joining the month-long bank tournament. She's going to be determined to put some butter on the bank.
Really? No, they don't pinch. Not when I got them in my hand, but when I put two together, they thought they were fighting, and they both got to pinching the hell out of me. Yeah. Because if you're like gentle with them, kind of like a snake, if you hold a snake, if you try and restrain it, it's going to bite you. You got to hold your hand open and loosely and like keep putting your hands in front of each other so they don't bite you. It's just all in how you handle them. You want this beard? Well, you're going to have to come get it. And it's nice to be up here and have somebody to talk to. Tired of sitting in this damn bedroom just in my head. Can't get out. Stuck in the house driving me crazy. I don't know this town and don't have a ride, so saving up for a car or a truck. Can't get a truck. Got too many kids. I don't know. I'll figure it out once I get the money saved up.
Miss Kennedy said, "Beard for hair." Could you imagine Jody
Ooh.
shaving that head?
Oh,
Had Jody
that.
looking like this? Come on, man. That's worth the
Oh,
beard. If you get Jody like
okay.
this, that's worth the beard, man.
Tell you what, we can go beard for hair, but we're gonna have to go after channels. What do you think? What do you think about that?
Channel cats only?
Yeah.
Ah, take the flatheads out of the equation, or flatheads and blues out of the equation.
Oh yeah.
I think she might be looking like Mike's fishing home.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you scared of that one, Jody? You want to go?
He
Now, I
said, "You
ain't
want the
Charlie
beard?
Brown.
That's the way to go for it."
You know, cast channels. It's so easy. I know how I'm gonna do it if you take the bet. I know how to make my own cheat, and I don't use a sinker, just a treble hook. So it's just channel after channel after channel after channel.
Oh, like dying back there. Didn't even have any words, just 8 smiley
Yeah.
faces.
Now, do some flat channels, but
I think you're freezing up
Oh.
there, man. Alyssa's
it
been
ain't a channel. Five was out here in Lake June. It's about the biggest I've caught. Do is reset it up. Kind of. I like to be fishing where you're fishing with all them flatties, but I'm gonna investigate this river this year since I was reading up on it and it says there's a lot of flatties in it and channels. I know how to avoid them now.
79, you cut out there for a minute and went real robotic, but it sounds like you're back now.
Well, yeah, that river's got a lot of flatties in it, so I don't have much options on blues around here. There's some Lake Mattoon. I've seen people hog them out of the rocks, so I know they're in there.
Hey, I didn't actually count them, Carpin. I just was looking up and seeing a bunch of them. I didn't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Carpin corrected me. It says 7 smiley faces.
On that same place in my video, I caught about a 30, 35 pound carp. Biggest carp I've seen in my life. If I seen a crawdad crawling around, I picked him up, threw him on the hook, expecting a catfish or maybe a gar or something. Nope. It was a humongous carp.
Well, I'll tell you possibly the reason why. I don't think the carp ate them, but, you know, they're going along the bottom like this, so they might just suck that crawdad up off the bottom.
Yeah, because I tore the pinchers off too, so yeah.
Yeah. Just went right up in his snoot. Because
Yeah.
I've caught carp on leeches, and obviously they ain't hunting no leeches. It's just my sinkers down there, my hooks on the bottom, slugs sitting there. They're coming along the bottom and slurp it up. It's real nice, and you know there's no, it's gonna slurp right down their mouth.
Jody, I ain't scared of nobody but God, okay? That's just what kind of person I am. So if you want to get down, we can do this challenge. But you never know, it might be a contender that you're not expecting.
What? I'll tell you, this guy acted like he was scared to get up here. He's up here talking as much smack as Aaron and Hogleg.
Once I get comfortable, I talk. But if I don't know you, and if I'm like in a group of people that I don't know, I'm quiet because I don't know what to say to somebody that I don't know. So, but
you've been around here long enough to know by now.
I've been here before this catfishing even really got big. Back when Chunky first started, before Has just started, and I remember when Kevin threw that pole out in the middle of the lake, half a Chunky's pole. Chunky's like, tell him not to go get it because they called him instant.
I'm just new enough to remember when Epic threw a couple rods in the water. I've been watching it forever, but I just started, posting and stuff recently. So
Oh shit, Jody. What time would you be trying to do that tournament? Because I ain't scared of the cold, but
yeah,
maybe on a Friday when my kid's mom's off work, I could do it.
her last challenge show is the Thursday after Thanksgiving. It's been every Thursday, so that's why it's Thursday after this Thanksgiving, and it's 10 p.m. Central to 2 a.m. Central.
Well, since the river's down low, get me some of the waders. I'll just walk on down the edge of that river and throw towards all them structures with some bluegills on there. It'll be a challenge. It's too bad it's on a Thursday though. It'd have to be in between 9 in the morning and about 2 in the afternoon because kids get off the bus.
No, I don't. No, she's not talking about the challenge between you two. She's talking about the one that she's been doing for 7 weeks.
Oh, I've been watching. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Okay.
you right? Yeah. When does that new one start?
I don't know if she heard you there. Sound like it went robotic again.
Yeah, this damn phone. First, let me take off all these other things up here at the top.
Yeah, the notifications get on my nerves. That's why you
Yeah,
guys
look,
see me do that a lot. I'm like swiping away the 20 notifications up there.
Yeah. I just seen Jody's pretty face. Pontoon Jody testing direct YouTube. How the hell?
Oh, you want a side bet for that last show? She's trying to invite you to the big giveaway show, the finale. It's going to be the last show. She's also doing a giveaway because it's for the 500 giveaway that night too. So it's going to be a big show. She wants you on there and to have a side bet.
I bet I don't know about my beard now. You fishing too? Oh, you was under the weather this last time, right? That's why you didn't fish. Okay.
This last show, me and Catfish Curtis was the only two that ended up fishing. A lot of people
Yes.
had bad weather or things going on, so
I got under late and I was like, "What's up, Mike?" And then I was like, "Hashtag Mike," and I didn't know you was already winning. I kind of rubbing it in on Curtis and didn't know it.
yeah, I couldn't. I wasn't watching the chat because I was freezing butt off, and I was just watching the show, enjoying the show. Because seriously, when I went, I thought I was going to be the only person on the water, and I only did it because I still wanted to watch the show and support the show. But I had already had it in my heart that I was going fishing that night, so I said, "Hell with it. Do you care if I come watch the show, hop up on panel, but yet just be in the background fishing and interacting when I can and whatever?" She's like, "Hell yeah." So I was out there, and then about an hour and a half later or so was when I heard Curtis was coming out. I'm like, sweet, be two of us on the water. Well, he started spanking me because he had 2 fish. But then I got the big fish that took it for the night. So it was fun.
Well, how much did the big one weigh?
It was 29 degrees that night, though. Woo!
How much was the big one?
It was 13.54, I think. It was a blue
Yeah.
cat. Yeah, 13 and a half, basically.
This summer, I'll probably come up and fish with you Lake Springfield too, because I got a buddy that keeps inviting me up there because he lives up there. I'm not exactly sure. It's a little town like right outside Springfield somewhere.
Yeah, we do got a couple of those like real small little kind of subdivision town right on like Sherman. I know Sherman, Illinois is right outside of us.
Yeah, he was telling me the rent, electric, and everything's like $300 a month or something.
Yeah.
She really wants this beard, but she ain't getting it.
Jody's always after the beards.
New blood for last show, huh? I don't stay down, Jody. I don't stay down. I keep getting back up no matter how hard I get hit. So I will fight teeth and nail to the end till I find a flathead. And if I don't, after the show, I'll keep fishing and show you the fish I caught. Yeah. Yeah, I've done had my skull fractured, jaw broke, ribs, eye socket, all that stuff. Don't know how to stay down. Yeah, there's about 5 of them though. But shit happens. I'm still here. That means I'm ready to catch flatheads, Jody. What's up? Let's do this, girl. I said, girl, you can't fish worth a lick.
He pulled out the John Parker. She said, so that's a yes?
On the beard or her hair? Is that a yes? Oh, come on now. That's fair game. It took me a while to get this beard going. It's the best I've had looking so far. I've only really grew a beard a couple times. So what's up?
I ain't gonna lie, a big old beard like that.
Fishing? I'm gonna try my best. Yes, ma'am. I do want to join that. But if there's a side bet, you gotta let me know what it is, because I'm not agreeing to something I don't know. So I'm a little smarter than the average bear. Just remember, you always win. Only bad things. Sure can't fish, but I don't know about the flathead around here. Sheesh. But
I need to swap my notifications now.
so it doesn't have to be flathead, just all flatheads, then, does it? Flatheads just extra points.
What's going on, nephew Austin?
Yeah, you wanted me to fish, and I can do that.
Thank you, Valerie, dropping links.
I got plenty of warm clothes.
Yeah, mine too, especially after I worked 11 hours. I couldn't be on during the day if I wanted to. Austin said he loves it. I go late live. It's his type of time.
Yeah, shouldn't have drank my wine a couple of days ago. I sit here and had a sip. Every once in a while, I drink.
Last night was weird for me. It was the first night I hadn't had a sip. Well, I mean, I did have one beer at the lake because I had one beer left from the night before. So I took a beer to the lake. I threw it in my car on the way to work. But my paycheck don't clear until late at night. I didn't have a damn quarter to fucking rub together next to a penny when I left for work. So I couldn't get nothing. By the time I left the lake, too late to get anything around here. So I just drank a couple energy drinks chilling last night.
Yeah, I drink those a lot. I like the Monsters. I like the peach. They got a new pineapple one out.
Yeah, I tried the Monster. I didn't like those. I like those bangs. The artificial or the what do you call it? The natural flavor ones, like the rainbow unicorn or some of them. You look at it and it doesn't say no artificial flavor. It just says natural. Because some of them say natural and artificial, and I don't like those. They're a little too sweet. But if you get the ones that just say natural, and they got like 300 or something milligrams of caffeine in them, so they definitely give you a little kick.
Yeah, the peach. Sometimes when you get a good one, it tastes just like real peach on their Monster Rehabs. Supposed to
Yeah.
hydrate more stuff.
Hey, I'll be right back. 79. I'm gonna drop a link to somebody else to come up here. It's a good buddy of ours. He'll be up here in just a minute.
Alrighty.
Let's see. He texted me. All right, I'm gonna send it to his text.
Looks like I got myself in trouble. Good thing I got my poles rigged up, huh? I don't know. Might have been fake. My pole, yeah, it's flatty. Or two.
All righty. I'm back and I'll wait for that to come through the guest area there. Thanks, nephew, for reminding folks just in case. Smash that little thumb. Or if you're a troll or you don't like it, smash that thumb.
Okay, hold on. I want to turn on this stream on my TV real quick because that was your old one, and I want to see how crazy it look on the TV.
I do that some nights. I'll lay back in the bed and I'll type on my phone and I'll watch it up on the big screen because I got that simulcast crap.
Yeah. Oh, there I am. Damn, I got a big face and big news.
I'm always scared what they might see when they put me on the big screen. Them raggedy ass teeth I got. Woo!
I'm still talking on my TV.
It might lag behind your phone.
Oh, yeah, it is. But I tell you what, that's one way to watch the chat, I guess, huh?
Nephew has a new channel there, Valerie. Somebody want to drop Nephew Alson's? Did I make you a moderator yet on your new account, Nephew? If not, I'll take care of that tomorrow too. That way you can drop your own damn link when need be. But a nephew recently went through some crap and he had to create a new channel. That's why the little official is behind his name now. Everybody who knows Nephew also knows it didn't say official. Wait a minute. Tinkerbell up here dropping numbers. I will put a bet on Jody. $100. Tinkerbell dropping bombs in the chat. She's betting $100 on Jody. She's blowing smoke.
Interesting. You know, right there by that spillway, there's a nice rock I like to go check. Because where I walk to get my crawdads and stuff,
Yeah.
there's a humongous rock, and you can stick your hand all the way up to my shoulders. I can reach in there.
You basically noodle some fish out of there then, huh?
Yeah. But my kids are really again. There's a humongous rock, and you can splashing around and stuff. My shoulders. I can reach in there.
You basically noodle some fish out of there then, huh? You got an echo, hog leg.
Oh, let me close out my YouTube. All right.
There you go. What's going on, hog leg?
How about it, man? What's going on?
No, dang. Same old thing.
Different day.
With Big Dan in the house.
Good. Hey, George Ray. Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so now it went silent.
Oh, I was reading the message.
Yeah, I'm starting to scroll back to chat myself here real quick, make sure I didn't miss nobody else. I just saw that UK Dan came in the house. Hey Valerie, you're pretty good with the UK links. If you don't mind, if you can drop UK Dan. Oh, you already did. Whoops. She is on it.
I told you don't pay attention to the chat.
Man, it flies by here. You're gonna learn when you start doing more lives, hog leg. You're gonna learn because let me tell you, even when I
Hey,
scroll,
I had eight,
even when I get
I had
silent,
8
and I
people
scroll
in
back,
there the other day, and I couldn't keep up.
yeah. Sometimes I get silent, and you'll see me looking this way where I'm looking right now is because I'm scrolling it, and I swear I see every comment. I'm like, okay, scroll, 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 and I think I caught everything, and then I come back down. I'm like, all right, I'm caught up. Well, then when I watch my replay to see if I happen to miss anything or if I'm scrubbing it to look for some links that were dropped that I was interested in, I'll see like 30 conversations that I never saw, even when I scroll back. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was having problems keeping up with chat the other day too because I was focused on everything going on up here, and I couldn't remember to look at the chat over here.
James Kirkpatrick's still sitting back there. I appreciate that, James. I really do. I appreciate that support. But no, I sit there and the reason I look kind of stupid because if I look directly at your eyeballs or directly at your eyeballs, obviously you're gonna probably notice that from your screen. Like right now I'm looking at you, hog leg. Right now I'm looking at you,
Yeah.
79. So it probably looks like I'm doing. But most of the time, I'm actually keeping my eyes tilted to the right because I'm trying to stay interactive with the crowd because I love you guys and I don't want to miss stuff. But then if I get to telling a story or something, it'll kind of scroll by without me really catching it. Or all of a sudden, like 20 people will say something and it just flies by and you can't keep up on a little bitty screen. I'm sitting on a little bitty phone like this. And the chat is only right here. So three one-line words is about all I can see. So if 3 people type a paragraph, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a minute to get used to the angles.
Yeah.
Hey Jody, I just want you to let you know that
Oh, oops.
I'm only taking it easy on
Thank
you
you, Lance.
because you're sick.
Thank you very much, Lance. My email banner was still up there and was covering your face, hog leg.
Hey, put it back.
He said, "Shut up,
I
Lance.
kind of got
I
you
like hiding behind the banner."
I got my ears lowered. Y'all notice?
Oh yeah, got a fresh cut back there.
Oh, I need one of them.
Everybody noticed that the other night when I
put the
finally
hats
got
on
mine
now.
chopped in.
I'm next. They ain't touching the beard though.
You should say, we only told you like 30 times, Mike. Hey, Brian told me 30 times it wasn't him and on camera that night. I didn't catch that either. Oh, the jalapeno.
You all right?
Lance McCool got
Good
a
work,
haircut.
bud.
What's that?
That jalapeno dust just started burning the back of my throat on that one. You know what cracks me up about that? That was literally like one of my like second or third lives from the front porch. Maybe even my first one. I don't remember, but it's been a while. And it still gets talked about all the damn time. Even Brian B. will bring that one up occasionally when he's up here. Oh man, that
It's hard to get
jalapeno
used to
is
this one.
burning.
I don't know how you bald
Man.
fellas do it.
If I had a haircut, I wouldn't be wearing this damn hat right now. If I put my kufi on, it looks a lot better, but gotta have a hat. Can't do it. Getting too long, and my hair is curly. I don't know why. Oops. Yeah. Let's do this one.
Yeah, my hair gets curly too when it gets a little length to it.
Oh man. Yeah, I used to have long hair all the way down my back when I was younger, but then when I had my first son, I cut it all off. Few people's asked me to grow it back, but I just never did.
Honestly, Tinkerbell, the weird thing is sometimes people with no content at all, I've never had an issue with. Like, they're always in my feed. That's what's kind of weird about how people say, oh, you need to like a video, comment on a video, comment something relative to the video. I understand that because of how algorithms and scripts and bots and stuff work. But almost every single person I've ever hooked at just to support them, even though they don't have content yet, YouTube has never disconnected me from. None of them.
I think,
like Bandit Frogster and some of the other ones that have no content. I subscribe to them, and YouTube has never unsubscribed me. But yet, the Angleraholics, James Kirkpatrick and Lizard Kirkpatrick, I literally comment on almost every damn video they put out. I might miss some from time to time, but I try to stay up. I love them to death. I like every video. I comment on every video. And I got unsubscribed one time from YouTube. It wasn't me, obviously.
Wow.
Sometimes the fresh ones that come right off, I wonder if it doesn't just have to do with that. If it has to do with you watching it for a little while instead of just like leaving a comment or something like that.
No, but see, what we're talking about right now is there are certain people in this community who support the hell out of the community. So we try to show support back and like, you know, subscribe to them. And like Bandit Frogster, obviously everybody knows, you know, so I'm hooked up to Bandit Frogster. Melissa ain't got no content. I'm hooked up to her. And there's plenty of other ones. If I recall right, one of George Ray's channels don't have any content. Yeah, see, he just said it right there. 87 subs, no content. So there are plenty of channels that actually don't even have a video, so you can't like it, you can't comment, you can't do shit. And yet YouTube has never unsubscribed me from their
channel. Why George Ray got that many subs? He's awesome.
Or he's been around here forever. People know him, and you know, just people have hooks at George. Like I said, I'm hooks at the George, and now I know he technically has more than one channel, but the one that has no content, I'm on that one too, and it's never taken me out of there. So it's kind of a weird deal, but it is what it is, I guess. And who the hell knows? It's bots, scripts, and algorithms. Ain't nobody got controls.
Yeah. They're setting us up to fail.
I tell you what,
to see, you know, how we're gonna approach that, and we just got to try harder, and because they're gonna keep doing it because they don't want us to get big, you know, to where they gotta start offering us money and stuff like that. So they probably want to try and keep us low and snap one off here and there when we ain't paying attention.
Yeah. Oh, sorry to hear that, Mr. Kennedy. I just saw that. Miss Kennedy said coming up on the date that she lost her fellows. I think I saw that. It just jumped again. Sorry to hear that. There's George Ray channel there.
Yeah. Watch, I'll be the next one with the funny video up here. What they gonna have me singing?
Right. Somebody get a screenshot.
Believe me, they got your number.
Hopefully it's Tom Petty, I won't back down.
No, I won't
Hey.
back down.
Yep.
Close your mouth. Just close your mouth.
Man, stay like this, bro.
Look, he ain't got no background. Good to go. There's your screenshot.
Close your mouth. It
Gotta
does
crop it.
better when you close your mouth.
It's almost like their application is them moving your face move, because it's like the movements of the mouth, you can tell it's not natural. So obviously it's like a person behind the app moving the mouth and stuff.
Dan says he can arrange that.
See? I done stuck my foot in my mouth, huh?
Valerie said, interesting screenshot. Uh-oh. I might be getting some messages soon.
She got you.
Well, y'all know what happens if I say I'll be right back because I got a messenger.
That quick? Oh, boy.
Maybe that's why I ramble so much now. I'm like, I don't want no more screenshots. No, actually, I don't care. I find it to be absolutely hilarious. Matter of fact, let me do one real quick here. We're going to do the duty. Where's it at? Brand. I might miss it at first, so I forget which one it is. Let's see here. It's hard to tell when you get so many of these screenshots here. It's like, which one is it? I don't think it's that one. I know it's not this one. I could tell by the way my eye looks. This is the drama one. I'll play it just for shits and giggles.
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Maybe I am. Am I the villain?
Maybe.
I
Am I
don't
lagging?
think I'm the villain.
All right, it should be coming. I definitely am lagging though. So is it not playing? It turned blue like it was gonna play, but it's not.
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Maybe I am. Am I the villain? I don't think I'm the villain.
What the fuck?
Did it play?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, see, I might have to exit and come back because it lagged for me where it didn't even play at all. So let me exit and come back.
All right. It's the Hog Leg and Buddy Show. Yeah. I'm going to fix that playhead soon.
Oh,
Well,
it's
not
over
that one.
with.
All right. Yeah. It like lagged for me. It didn't even play on my screen, but I know last time that happened, I played it twice and everybody was like, it played twice. I'm like, it didn't even play here. So that was the Am I the Drama one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. All right, let me try to find the duty one though. That one cracks me up.
That one is funny.
All right, there's that one. Scroll, 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 scroll. I think it's this one.
I'm sitting on the toilet. I had to take a duty. When the duty hit the water hit my booty. I'm sitting on the toilet. I had to take a duty. When the duty hit the water hit my booty.
Well, I'll tell you, I don't know what's happening. It's not playing for me, but I could tell it was that one because I heard it like glitched and it said like duh wall. So I know that was the right one, but it didn't play here for me. So I guess I'll leave those alone for a minute. Because my Wi-Fi might be lagging or something because it's not playing on my side. Is
Think about
everything else
this. She like when
like
I'm
while I'm
singing.
talking? Is it coming through while I'm talking though? Like everything else is clear?
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's just weird. The videos for some reason are not playing. It's lagging and glitching over there on my end.
You're
All right,
lagging.
boys, take it
You're
easy.
lagging.
Have a great night. Appreciate you coming through, Rez.
Cigarette. No.
Whatever happened to that weird looking one I sent you where I'm singing to myself? All right, I guess I'll play another one. I'll be able to find it. I just don't know if it'll play for me, but I know which one you're talking about. I can find that one. So I will play that one. It's
Why you
right
looking
here.
down on me? You look like you got a square ear, Melissa.
Who was that? Melissa. Oh.
Definitely lagging. I don't know what's going on. I'm lagging hard. Lance said check your messenger, and like 2 minutes later, my messenger went off. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check the messenger.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I'm gonna mute my mic so I can hear it first. Be right back.
Oh boy.
They got you, man.
That's all fair. Don't maybe download that app. I'll go get me a fucking download me a bunch of proxies. Yeah, where that came from starting in the back. Yeah. I wonder what song it would be. I need to get his camera.
My uncle told me a long time ago that I couldn't be choosy about the women I go out with,
Yeah.
I can't have a model. But I didn't take his advice. And I got a beautiful one.
Yeah. And how's life going for you? Good.
You saw her.
I tell you what, I've had a couple pretty ones in my day, but yeah, I've had 3 major relationships, 2 like 7. It's been practically half my life, and yeah.
Well, me and Melissa's been together 18 years.
Well, congratulations. That's a long time, brother.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, not only got you good little woman, you got a good woman. And by the way,
That's
I got
right.
2 messengers. Y'all gonna be dying on these.
Uh-oh.
I got some uploading to do, and then I'll play them. But no, Hog-Legged, you got a really good woman there. She takes good care of you during these tribulations. And
yeah.
Why am I going?
Wow.
God dang it.
It's awesome. My baby's mother, she's been in my life for a little over 20. We've always been best friends and always had each other's back. And if she fell down, I'd always help her up,
Right.
She's the one forever. It's going to be in my life. And I might run into a new woman soon because me and her ain't together, ain't getting along, but I love her forever. We just might not be in love. Big difference.
Yeah, I've been with mine for 19 now. It'll be 20 next year. All righty, here comes the first one.
My
I was
favorite
the
part of
male
that
voice.
movie is when the monkey hit him in the head. Said, "You know what that was? That was the past."
And here comes the other one.
My face is all jacked up in that one.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
I like that. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Throw me some Kevin Gates.
Melissa's like, oh my God, replay.
Yeah, I like that one. I've actually email me that. I like to have that. I'll put it on my own page.
Melissa said, oh my God, what just happened? I'm going to exit again. I don't know what's going on with this lag and echoing.
Well, tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, I'm a single father of one girl, then with my baby girl, and then the kids' mothers I'm staying with now, I have 3 with. One biologically mine, the other one, he's just mine. He always has been, because dad ain't been around. For some reason, just like he's mine, and that's my boy. My little. Yeah. I moved in here to help out and stuff, but sometimes we just don't get along.
I got a request, y'all.
Uh-oh, what's that?
It's on the screen. Melissa.
Them both. The first one's terrible. My physical.
I hope my voice sounds deeper than that.
Your face looked pretty good on that one.
Hey, have you ever seen me sing Baby Girl? My voice is deeper than that. But anyway, since we're on the duets, I'm just going to go through and play a few more duets.
Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata, ain't no passing craze.
It means no worries for the rest of your days.
Yeah, sing it, kid. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
If I had $1 million,
We wouldn't have to walk to the store.
if I had $1 million,
Now we'd take a limousine 'cause it costs
if
more.
I had $1 million,
We wouldn't have to eat craft dinner.
But we would eat craft dinner. Of course we would. We just eat more. And buy really expensive ketchups with it. That's right. All the fanciest Dijon ketchup.
I imagine Lisa Lee.
Trying to have my baby, but plan B the only plan.
Boy, you just my sneaky link.
I am.
So don't keep texting me.
Damn.
I'm not your bitch, stop checking me. You come last when he next to me.
All right. Enough for those
That's
for
the
now.
first time I've seen that one.
I got like 80 of them damn things back there now from everybody sending them to me.
I really did like that. Oops, there we go. Yeah, that second one I like.
She said, "What was Aaron doing with his tongue?"
Oh my goodness.
And y'all don't think I read the chats. I read
He was getting that crap. He was getting that crap taste out.
Oh man. Time to hit 1:21. I will probably call it 1:30 tonight. About another 10 minutes or so here, unless something crazy starts happening. I would definitely like to thank 1979 Ann Holiday up here on the panel this evening. Tinkerbell with her special song earlier. Everybody in chat as always. Like I said though, if chat starts blowing up or something and ain't nothing else going on, I could hang out a little while longer. But I do got another 11-hour shift tomorrow to deal with. I also work Sunday this week. Normally that was my day off, but I'll be working Sunday this week. I gotta call my daughter. No, it's important to be back soon. All right, man. Good night, Melissa. If I end up taking off before you get back. What's going on over there, Hogleg?
They our daughter-in-law's grandma and grandpa got hit by a cotton truck tonight.
Oh, dang.
And they had to air flight him to the Florida hospital, and then they took her to the local hospital, and both are bleeding on the brain. So,
oh, man.
You know, that's a bad deal.
We'll pray for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I've been there once. I had a hematoma. If it wouldn't have grew out, if it grew in, I'd have been dead. But there's always a chance.
Thank you, Lance. Thank you, Pork Chop. They don't they're talking about pulling the plug on her granddaddy already down there because he's rapidly building blood up on the brain, and they have already said that he ain't gonna make it back normal. So they're already talking about pulling the plug. But I didn't mean to be a downer.
No,
thank you, Van. Thank you, George.
I just happened to look up and I saw, like your last drop looked like you had something going on in your mind. So that's why I said, "What's going on?" It looked like something was going on, so I wanted to know.
Yeah, like I wasn't gonna say nothing, but you asked, and being a person I am, I got it.
Yeah.
When you asked,
it looked like something was going on. I wanted, so, yeah. And this community, people care when something's going on with somebody. So,
Yeah.
I'm almost feel bad. I'm like up here cracking jokes and showing videos and stuff, and you got something going on in life. So
Thank you,
yeah,
Van. Thank you, George, and thank you, Lance. Thank you, William Porkchop. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Missy. But thank you, James Kirkpatrick. Thank you, Pontoon Jody. If it ain't one thing, it's another, man.
That's why I said it seems like there's a lot of stuff going on with I mean, that is life, I guess. And when you get to knowing more people, you're gonna get to hear more. There's gonna be more good times, but then there's also gonna be more bad times, and that's when we pull together and be there for each other.
Right. Well, they're her grandparents. So me and Melissa, we knew them, but we didn't know them that well.
If you want to go back up to 79, there's a link. He said he clicked the wrong button and dropped out.
I've done that many times.
Exactly, George.
Exactly.
I'm saying
that's why I love this catfish community family, because we all watch each other.
Yeah.
Of course, we have our bad times. We butt heads with each other every once in a while, but we all care about each other.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, as I said, we like to have fun, shoot the breeze, blow smoke, compete, whatever else. But when it comes time to what's going on in life too, we also like to, be there for each other if you need something. If you just need a shoulder, you need a laugh, you need a talk smack, whatever, to get it off your chest, we be here for each other.
Right. Well,
I think Jody's going to beat me in this tournament.
I
don't know.
You got any,
you got any pictures of big fish that you've caught?
No, I'd have to download them on Facebook or something. Just the one on my profile. It's probably about a 25-pound drum perch.
Well, that's how you scared Jody.
I like catching big drums though, because they're fun. I mean, at first, anyways, they kind of give up near the end, but I like catching big drum.
I seen that flash, that silver flash off the moon. I'm like, yes. And no, it wasn't a catfish. But it was pretty good size for what it was. So I was pretty happy.
Thank you, Missy.
That's what I did right before it came on too. When you getting out to go fishing again, Hog Leg? Oh, I'm sorry.
Amen.
I mean, I want to interrupt there for a second. One thinking.
Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Missy. And
Absolutely.
to answer your question, 1979, whenever my foot gets well.
Okay. Need to get out there. That's always the best thing for me is to be out by the water. For some reason it's just so calming and relaxing, and you don't have to think so much about all the bullshit that's going on in life. And you get to sit there and fun. The anticipation of waiting to catch the fish, the adrenaline, natural dopamine dump of catching the fish, the big one. It's just the sport is way more than just throwing something out in the damn water.
That's why I said I like it, because just life kind of rolls off your shoulders. You ain't thinking about it as much.
Right.
Because like you said, number one, you got that anticipation. Number two, when you are hooked up, that adrenaline is going. And number three, you're just sitting there in nature. You're hearing the birds. You're hearing the water flow. You just everything else kind of goes by the side a little bit. It's good for your mental well-being, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's why I said, like last night, just sitting out there freezing my butt off, and I didn't even feel the cold until, later. I'm like, ooh, I'm cold. But while I was out there, I just, it felt good to be out there.
This is little old Ace, one of Melissa's chihuahuas. He's 13 or 14 years old.
Really? I don't see much gray in there.
That cutie.
Under his chin there.
But he's starting to grow gray hairs on his back.
Yeah.
His name's Ace.
Exactly, Carpin.
I got a puppy. Well, he was about 9 months. He was a pit bull pup, and his name was Draco. I live in Draco. He came cage trained. You tell him to go to the cage, he goes straight there, lays down. I leave it unlocked. He don't get up, get out. He's a pretty good dog. I mean, we went down to the river one time, me and the kids and us. And I took him out there when it was running, not even close to a medium, but it was the river running from Spillway way down there.
Right.
And my son sat down in the water, and my dog instantly stuck his head underneath his head like he was going to go underwater. And right after that, I knew I was going to keep him. He's a good dog.
Yeah, I guess they do, Missy. That's why that bulldog out there, she favors me.
Port Chap says, I have a deerhead chihuahua.
Yeah, deerhead. He's an applehead. We got an applehead and a deerhead.
What kind is the type they used to use for that Yo Quiero Taco Bell?
It was a deerhead chihuahua, I think.
Some of them are pretty dang tiny, aren't they? Some of the breeds.
As a matter of fact, I still got some. You remember when the chalupas come out from Taco Bell, and they had all the little chihuahuas? I still got some of those.
Jody blowing smoke over there. She says, 1979, I watched your shorts and a video of your spillway. Let me introduce you to the Watts Bar and Tennessee River. Now who's scared? She blowing smoke.
I never said you was scared, but I know I'm never scared. And you might have seen that little spillway, but you ain't seen the fish that came out of it. Because it ain't the spillway right there where the fish come out of. It's the water back behind it.
I will say, some of the spillways around these areas people don't know about yet. I emphasize yet. Like I said, my tiny little lake where y'all been seeing me fish just had an 80-pounder pulled out of there recently. So
I heard they just pulled a trophy flathead out of Lake Decatur, as a matter of fact. It's very highly populated with flatheads. People just don't catch them because I just don't think they have the knowledge to do it.
yeah.
You know, they just they probably use worms. That's an alright bait, but like you get some bluegills out there.
I don't think I ever fished in Decatur either.
Yeah, I have a few times. They got a spillway I fished down below there.
I've caught some big ones out of in Jacksonville, Illinois, but I've only been there like once or twice. But the few times I've been through there throughout my I was younger. I was like in my 20s when I happened to travel through there with a couple buddies coming down from Peoria to visit somebody, and we went to Jacksonville, Illinois. I think it was Lake Waverly, I think it was called. They actually had some pretty big fish in there.
Never been there.
Yeah, it's a small place. It's a tiny little town. But yeah, they got a lake somewhere around there called Lake Waverly, I think it was called. And yeah, I was surprised. Caught a couple real big cats out of there.
One time I was out of Lake Shelbyville, one of those. Go ahead.
I was just talking to chat.
Well, one time we went to Lake Shelbyville. I'm not sure if it was Wolf Creek or somewhere, one of them places. And there was kind of like a beach down there you go to. So up there at the top of the hill, I put my pole stand down, and it was one of what's automatically set. Once the fish pulled on it, it spring loaded back up, and I had him. Well, my buddy was over there trying to fish him in while we were down there at the beach. And somebody else in the boat came along, asked me to want to help and lift the fish up out of the water, and it fell back in. I never even got to know what kind it was, and just said it was about 2.5 foot long. I was kind of upset about that. I know they got some big ones in it though.
I actually have two of those automatic rod spring holders. They're fun for smaller fish. But I noticed that here's the deal: when you need a long rod handle, because if not, if you got a short one, when it springs back up, if you actually have a decent fish on there, it snatches it right back down, and it can get that rod out of there if it ain't long enough. I like the rod be long enough that when it springs up, it kind of sticks into the ground a little bit, and it doesn't come back down so easy. But those little automatic rod holders are fun, or whatever, the spring traps. There's only one flaw: it has to take off with it. If it runs at the bank, it ain't gonna trigger because it needs to pull the line tight for it to spring up.
Oh, so there wasn't much.
If it hits it and runs at you, it slack lines and it's not gonna set the trap.
Right. This one was just like, it was a drop off the hill. Look, I never got the fish up the hill anyway, but it was about a straight 30-foot drop off. So I'm guessing there might have been a little drop off in the lake there.
Yeah.
But they're about half old shad and didn't smell the prettiest, but I sure would like to see that fish.
Yeah.
I bet they got some nice flathead.
Carpin, he's American Staffy, or she's American Staffy.
Never my beagle was much. That's what I have. I have a beagle. Well, I mean, not me. My son does. I have a soft shell snap turtle. See you, Lance. Good night.
Lance.
And that McCool guy.
Get yourself well.
Speaking of which, I done went about 10 minutes since what I said, but that's because, we got to talking and got to hearing what was going on there. And I really am sorry to hear that. But, yeah, I'll probably be hopping off here once I'm done with this. So if anybody needs to say anything up there on the panel or anybody needs to say anything in the chat, that's probably
I
when
just
I'll
want
wrap.
to thank y'all. I want to thank you two and all the people in the chat that gave it a moment of silence.
Absolutely. There's been a few calls for that recently. Few times we've done that in here because of stuff that's going on with somebody's past or current events that calls for that. Me, I like to flap my gums. I like to chat and whatever, but when certain things come up, you just need to sit back and take it in for a minute and send your thoughts out to people.
And I want to remind people about praying for Kimberly Older. I want to ask them to pray that she makes a speedy recovery.
Yeah, I was definitely glad to hear that she's stable. That was the last word I heard, and I hope that continues.
Yeah, and I want to ask for prayers for my new friend Jody, which I'm still gonna catch a bigger flathead than her. But pray that she gets over this COVID.
Yeah. It seems good so far, and hopefully that continue to be just a mild thing. And I know she's got other stuff, and hopefully that what's that shot that she got? Hopefully that helps. The injection, whatever. I forget what it's called. The antibodies. The antibodies. Yeah, the
antibody infusion.
Yeah. I'm just glad to see y'all made friends. I remember he was giving her guff for a while. But hey, that's part of what we do out here too.
We're just talking smack.
Yep. That's part of it, man. Blowing the smoke. Blowing the guff.
I know I can get a bigger flatty than her.
I can't wait to see you back in action once you get healed up and get out there, man.
Oh, I can't wait to get back in action. I smoked the butt today.
Exactly, George. That's what I said earlier. Like, pay attention to what the medical people is telling you. Don't take that lightly. They know what they're talking about. So listen to your healthcare provider because they know your history and they know what's going on. So you pay attention to them, Jody, and get you some damn rest occasionally. We're gonna be here when you get back. Don't overdo it. She's probably already resting right now. She's typing Z's across her computer screen. But anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I've been glad to get to know you, and I hope we got many years together having fun, and many years throwing that shoulder up when it's needed, so that we can just kick back, have fun, and then be there for each other and in times of need as well. Be it sending prayers and thoughts and things like that, or just letting people talk through what they need to talk through. I'm always here to listen. The chat's always in here, hanging out. They're gonna stand by you and give their thoughts. I appreciate everybody.
Valerie, she says she hasn't heard about Kimberly, but she had organ failure sometime this morning, but John Euler come in 2 stands live earlier and said that she's stable now, but her phone screen is cracked. I don't. I guess, you know, I don't know what that phone screen has to do with it, but that's what he said anyway, and I'm glad to hear that she's finally got stable.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't know if that meant like maybe she wanted to say hi and couldn't because the screen got cracked. And that's why I thought maybe there was some kind of fall. Before I heard the organ failure thing, I thought maybe there was some kind of crash or fall or something with the whole cracked screen thing. But it could have meant that he's talking since she couldn't, if her thing is cracked too bad, the keyboard.
Right.
But yeah. That's what's going on there, Valerie. I seen it on, like I said, I think it was Josh's Facebook page that I saw it on. I could be wrong, but I think that's where I saw the prayer call out while I was on the smoke break real quick. I just happened to check into Facebook, and that was like the first thing at the top of the feed.
Right.
Thank you, Valerie, and everybody out there. I got to get to bed. I'm starting to feel my eyes drooping, and like I said, I for everything that everybody's going through, man, just stay strong, and you know, just stay strong, you know.
All right, well, Mike, I'm glad you let me come up tonight, and good to meet you. 1979.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Yeah. All right, good night. What's up? Everybody in chat, 79 and Hog Leg. Thanks for coming up.
Good night, everybody in the chat.
Let me come up, Mike. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for coming up. First time I've had you up here. I appreciate it.
I'm out.
Later.
All right. Appreciate it. Once again, fellas, everybody over there in the chat room, all the support that you guys give each other and myself, and I'm glad to be part of it. But yeah, I got to get to bed. Take it easy, everybody. Carpin, thank you. See you guys. And once again, I think I'll just leave with one more moment of silence for everybody that's going through something. I will leave it running for another minute in silence. All right, everybody. Mike's Fishing Home checking out for the evening. I will see you next time. Much love.